media here, the link. So just give me a moment. I'm going to do that, and we'll get started. In the meantime, you can enjoy the beautiful scenery of Liurnia here. Let's see here. Just give me one moment. I really got to figure out a way to do this a little quicker, but bear with me. Got just a couple more places to put it on, just to let my friends know here. Okay. So I'm going to just pull this up here too so I can see the chat, but we're already getting our first invasion. If you notice, I'm a little bit more, a little louder right now, which is kind of nice. It's not as late, so I'm not too worried about being a pest right now. I'm going to just turn this here, and now I can see the chat. And I think we're already really close by, which is great. And we've got the best teammate possible in having a rune bear. I almost feel kind of bad. I don't even know if we need to do anything. Alright, I'd say the first one's a success. That was just rubbing salt in the wound there. That must be a good omen for tonight, though, honestly. Just a rune bear decimating the host right away. I'll take it. We're doing our celebratory 8 subscriber stream tonight, so it's going to be a good one, I think. Thank you to whoever the 8th subscriber is. It's a little weird to see the screen next to me that's streaming. It's like 5 seconds behind, so I'm just going to kind of like turn it away. I'll look at it if I get any comments and stuff that I miss from the audio. So, the audio is more to let me know that there's actually somebody commenting. It's not really to hear it. Like, it's kind of hard to hear the whole thing. I usually get the gist of it, but I also like to read it so I can properly respond and things like that. So, also, it is a Monday night, so I kind of wonder if we're going to get as many people, but we haven't really had trouble yet. Okay, let's see. If I can kind of sneak up on them. Not too familiar with this area, so we'll see where they're at. You know, they might be like way up there. I'll give it a shot running this way, and I don't see him in a bit. I might have to use that, the Phantom Finger, Phantom Recusing Finger, however you say it. Sometimes during invasions in places like this, I realize how unfamiliar I am with a lot of the maps. And I'm also really surprised sometimes at the range that, like, the size of the invasion spot can be. Like, I don't even know. They might be way up there. Huh. I'm really curious to see if, like, I don't think they'd let me take the elevator, would they? I guess we'll find out here in a second, but if we're not able to get there soon, though, man, I have to use the finger here. Hey, welcome to whoever just joined. Right now we're trying to find the host. They are somewhere in that direction, but they think that they really...
Watching here from work.
Oh, nice. Hey, welcome in, Adam. Adam's bombing. Adam bombing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the finger here because I have no idea how to get up there. This is good. This is good practice to figure out where certain things are connected, though, because dang, I don't remember how to get up there. Maybe there was just someone somewhere down here and I didn't even notice it, but yeah. Okay, so they're summoning a cooperator, which means that I can't imagine they'd be far from like a site of grace, or like at least a spot where... Oh yeah, okay, wait, this might be good. I have a feeling we're close by now, so... Yes, okay, we got him. Or we found him, at least. Looks like they have a couple people with them. Some type of wizard. And then a blood build. Classic. Let's go for the Carrion something. I can't remember what it's called. Carrion Piercer. Oh, goodness. Those spells stun so much. Pretty much any spell. Like, even like the little glintstone ones will just like completely stun you sometimes. Oh my gosh, that was lucky. Gotta love Rivers of Blood. Oh good, we got a crab on our side now though. That's honestly probably what I need. Wow, and I think the host just died. So far the PvE is 2-0. I really haven't done much yet. So also the connection there was terrible, so I think that was probably a good thing that it ended that way. We gotta get some good ones though. I'm also thinking of making a compilation of some of the best invasions I've had in the last couple days. And as usual, it's really active. I mean, it's really hard not to be at this level, but still always surprised at that. Nice. And we're close by. Drink my physic. I think he might have realized I had iframes. That was smart of him not to go in. Fun fact, yeah, invaders have iframes, if you didn't know that, for the first few seconds, so don't try to gank them too early, because they will just... Okay. This damage feels so much more reasonable that they're doing now than the last team, honestly. I need a chase down weapon. And no better weapon than the... What was that? Let's see. Oh, this is a level 20 still. This is my... I got my buff off there. Wow, that almost killed him. I think this Phantom is gonna have to die by halberd here because he's really good at, I mean, dodging great swords. They're not the hardest thing to dodge, granted, but this thing is so good at chasing people down now. The sound got like muffled there for a second. I don't know if that was on the chat too, or on the stream. Alright, that's that guy down. I don't know if this guy has any healing left though. Alright, there was a... I feel kind of bad. I think they were weakened after the boss fight too, but we've got 3 wins so far. 2 of them I can't really take any credit for. That one I can take partial credit for, I guess, because they weren't next to any like PvE, but it looks like they just had killed that ulcerated tree spirit in here because they were like had no healing and they were partially dead, each of them. But hey, win's a win, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, this is a level 20 character with +3 regular weapons and +1 somber. Although I haven't upgraded any weapons that are somber. I think that it's been so active I've kind of been scared to mess anything up. So the +3 has been working so well, and I haven't really had like any somber weapons I wanted to use on it. But according to pretty much everywhere I've looked, you can use +1 somber weapons when you have the +3. But again, I'm just kind of I don't feel like I don't want to mess with anything because it's super, whatever this spot is, I'm getting, as you can see, non-stop invasions. So I might be brave and back up my save. Oh hey, look, our 4th win. 0.5 seconds in, we got another win. We're 4 for 4. This is why I drop rune arcs for random hosts sometimes, because I feel like half of them I haven't even earned. But yeah, so far with this one, I feel like I've pretty much got everything I want on, like, just this, like, 2 rows of weapons. It has pretty much all the playstyles I like. So the fun thing about low-level builds like this is it kind of forces you to choose what you want, and you can't really, like, go out of that because you just don't have the stats for it. And in this case, I've just had a lot of fun because you get to know the weapons that you do have really well. I've obviously got like a lot of great swords, but you know, I also have like a stock. I've got a halberd, things like that. And yeah, I mean, each of them kind of just have a purpose that I specifically, at least in theory, use. There's a couple I don't use as much as I thought, so we'll see if I ever phase them out. But right now, it's working pretty well, I think. I love Castle Morn. Let's look here. Oh, that's kind of weird to hear the PvE fighting. I kind of thought that was the host. Okay, that might have been stupid. Okay. Thought it might damage me. Host has got to be like really near. This does not go too far out of here. Maybe I'll just wait for him to come up. Or I'll be impatient and just pull the lever and give away my position here. So my big dilemma is, do I use the Crimson Amber Medallion, or the Viridian, and lose my cool fashion and be a red man, or not? And I think I just like fashion. I like this one a lot better. Even though I do suffer from low stamina a lot of the time, it just, I don't know, if you can't look cool while doing it, why do it? Oh my gosh, okay, here we go. Just standing there, that's kind of terrifying. I like to start out with the Flamberg. I have Chilling Mist on it, and it's a good way to kind of start the fight, I feel. Let him use up some FP over there. This wall is my little shield here. Alright, now I'm actually getting a little scared, though. Wow, that's so powerful when you hit him with the Ash of War and the... Oh, and that was the bleed. Oh my gosh. That's why I put it on my Flamberg, is because with Frost, you know, it doesn't continuously damage them. As long as they're frosted, you know, they can't, like, receive that burst damage again. But with the Flamberg, it has the bleed that kind of just unexpectedly kicks in, which I enjoy. It makes me less OCD about, like, you know, throwing, like, a fire... like explosive thing at them to unfrost them, then refrost them. This way I just kind of focus on getting hits in, and the blood comes when it comes, but I don't really plan on it. Because it is pretty, like, low as far as the... I think this wizard's just gonna shoot at me this whole time. Hey! Welcome back, Silent Fighter. Third night stream in a row, I think, here, so thanks so much for coming back. We've had, I think, 4 wins so far, but pretty much none of them have been me. They've all been the PvE, so I'm going to see if I can get a couple wins in here. It's actually quite a good roll catch. Nice. I love the one-handed R2 on the Flamberg. Love how it's like unique and... Okay, I think this guy would like some of this. This thing is so good. Like, the range on it and the roll catch potential it gives you. Ah, that was a good roll with him. Oh boy. You know what this means. I think I gotta switch to my weak sword. That did like no damage. I think that's the only way to have fun here. Oh, we got a disconnect. I almost don't blame him. Like, he did such little damage to me that, like, if I'd have decided to, that could have gone on so long, and um, that's kind of the the downside to invading at this low level is that, um, I mean, sometimes people don't think it's worth it to fight you, and I almost can't blame them, because if someone's just like a super twink and you have like +0 short sword on a wizard build like that, then, you know, almost can't blame them. I still think it'd be funner to fight him. If you're gonna like disconnect anyways, might as well. He's right next to a Grace, but you know, whatever. That's our first disconnect of the night, though, so not bad. I'm thinking that either tomorrow or just like sometime later this week, I want to try invading with a full level 137 character. There's just like a couple things I need to do on them. I need to upgrade, like level up a couple more times. I think so. They're actually level 125 right now. I did that because I thought it would be more active, just being a little lower. But I don't think 125 is active. I mean, 137 is right in the middle there between 150 and 125. So I think that in my experience, it seems like there's not really a reason to be 125. I hear it might be like the dueling meta, but not quite sure. But I think that's also the character I'm going to take into the DLCs. My 137. It's like a strength, endurance build. I have done a few duels. I think that duels are really fun at like high levels because you don't deal with ganks. I think duels are especially fun if you're playing like friends or like brothers because you know the person and you can like talk to them. After a while, I kind of miss invasions, but because it's fun that you're actually like in the world and there's actual consequences. Like in duels, I kind of wish there was like a reward system, like a reason to keep dueling. Like I liked in Dark Souls 2 how there was like weapons you could unlock if you won enough duels. I really wish they'd have implemented something like that in here. Maybe they still will. That'd be kind of cool. Like if there was like certain weapons you could only get from dueling, like that would be cool. And then there'd be a reason to like do well. Yeah, this is these are going to be some high-level phantoms here. Wow. Oh, there's our second Rivers of Blood today. Got a dragon and then the non-stop sorceries again. There's like always a wizard in the back, just pew-pewing you while your health gets whittled away by blood. Look at that. Oh my gosh, we got the whole thing here. I mean, you do you, but I just think this is just crazy. It's literally just an L2 fest. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna run down here a little bit. Hope I don't get sniped. There. I almost literally got sniped as I said that. Okay. Oh, this is where it's hard to even know what to do. It's where I need to get good, I guess, but my goodness. That did like no damage. Wow. My goodness. He's got the Hand of Melania at level 20. If anyone knows like any magical tricks, I have never seen that. That was on me too. I should have healed earlier, but I don't know. That's crazy though. Starting astrologer class with like 2 end level characters. Sheesh. It can be done. I'm not saying it can't, but I don't think I'm there yet, knowing how to handle that kind of stuff. Jeez. Alright, let's try another one. We need to get good. That's the goal here. I need to be able to handle that kind of stuff in the future. I don't know how, but I see streamers do it. I know it can be done. I mean, they die too sometimes, but I think that yeah, I don't even know what to do in that situation though. I had the Black Blade of Death, and then, you know, sorcerer shooting at me, and then a wave of gold, and it just gets crazy. Okay, can't decide if they're like actually fighting the boss, if they're hanging out here wanting to fight. Guess we'll see. Wow, that does damage. Holy smokes. A lot of damage. I wonder if you can put lightning slash on this sword, by the way. Might be something worth looking into, because in the rain it would do extra damage here. I'm going to be suffering a little bit of a debuff here. That's good. They were trying to summon somebody else, they didn't. Okay, I'm going to definitely focus on this Phantom, because that host did like no damage, and that was his weapon art. So, and anytime I say it, I just mean Ash of War, but those people know that. Yeah, that's like super weak. I think we'll be okay if we ignore him. Yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that guy's name is loud. Holy smokes. Oh no, did the host just fall? Oh well, it looks like I don't know if that was on purpose. Oh my gosh. Wow. I like how I didn't even see it happen. I just heard him like just freaking die, his moan, and then I turn around, he's just gone. See, that's kind of why I like to stream this stuff, is because if I'm just playing alone, I don't, you know, and if I don't remember to save it or whatever, it's not quite the same. So that was just funny. I think I had that wizard in a couple more pokes too. I don't think he was gonna survive there, so that was really funny. Man, there is no wait time between these invasions. This is fun. And I don't have work tomorrow, so I got a day off in the middle of the week, and so I'm feeling energetic, and could get to stay up kind of late doing this, which is kind of fun. Okay, we're in the lakes. I think what I'm gonna do is you know, I really should get a lightning infused halberd. I just think that would be so cool. I need to find out if, in fact, if I remember, I'll even try it between invasions here. If I can infuse it with lightning slash or lightning strike or whatever. I don't know if it would be on it though, because it seems like I haven't. Oh, what the heck? Oh no! I can already tell what kind of invasion this is gonna be. Oh boy. We got a bull goat, dual katana, and then we got Melania. Scary. Okay. Okay, he's got golden parry. He's gonna be trying to parry. I don't know if people not know that you can't parry jump attacks though. Oh my gosh, what is this guy's build? He must be super high level. If I kill him, I need to look at how many runes I get. Big if on that though, because I'm kind of scared. I mean, how can you not be bull goat? And anytime I see it, I know it's. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of damage. This guy is a high level phantom, I think. Because he's wielding, like, I don't even think that's Moonveil. I don't even know what his build is. That did so much damage. Holy shnikey, dude. I really want to kill him to see what it's what his level is, though. Holy smokes. And that, like, the absorption, his endurance has to be so high to be able to wield that. It does hella damage. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Try. And the teabag, right? Let's see if there's a teabag. Okay, no teabag. Maybe they're just friends having fun, I don't know, but... Jeez. Hideous armor, though, the bull goat. It's the true crime of fashion. You sacrifice your dignity and your fashion sense for poise. It's the Havel set, but Havel even looked cooler than that, but... Wow.
Do invasions match your level with the host?
They do, invasions will, like, they make the host weaker. Or, sorry, no, yeah, they do level with the host. Like, I get what you're saying. So I am going to be matched with hosts who are a similar level to me, but that does not mean their phantoms are similar. And I was actually talking about it last stream. It's just like, I don't know how the downscaling on the phantoms works, because there's definitely like some advantages to being a high level as a phantom, but not sure exactly how it does it. Okay, it looks like you actually cannot put lightning slash on this sword, which makes sense honestly, because it wouldn't really make sense with the animation. So, or not on the sword, on the halberd. Yeah, that was scary though. Again, it's probably a skill issue on my part, but I've got a long way to go to be able to handle that kind of pressure and gank. I probably should have pulled out the Flamberg and used Chilling Mist, but phew, that is tough. Nice. I haven't used my Piercing Fang Knight's Greatsword yet. The thing always does pretty good. And honestly, I think it might be time to... like, let's put Alexander's Shard on, because that makes the Piercing Fang do so much more damage. Oh good, they're ready for me. Okay. Which one is the... I think this is the Phantom. His Bloodhound Step. It's a very difficult thing to... Oh my gosh. There's another one waiting. Wow. Okay. It's really tough when they space out like that. Yeah, this guy's pretty tricked out. Just stabbing the general. Oh my gosh, I'm getting blendered again. This is tough today. I'm getting a few of these where it's like just staggered to... My gosh. Makes me respect streamers who deal with this just on a daily basis. Well, on like a invasion-ly basis, pretty much. They just know how to handle it. Good, good. Let my regen do its thing for a second. Okay, this should give me a second to... let's see what to do. I also need some endurance. Oh, they're staggering it actually quite well. Oh boy. The teabag. This is why we're trying to get good. Jeez. How do people deal with this? Like, I can sometimes get a win against like that kind of 3-man overleveled Phantom, but this is kind of where the low-level invasions kind of turn on its head. Like against the host and against like similar leveled phantoms. This build is pretty strong. I mean, it's got a lot of like advantages to it, but when you get that many high level phantoms, people make it look so easy. Some of the really famous streamers, but my goodness. One day I'll find myself doing that, and hopefully it just is second nature, but man. Okay, hopefully this is a good one. And I should welcome whenever I see a new person come in. I'd see somebody popping in there. Doing level 20 invasions. Some of the coolest areas are in the first part of the game too, so one more reason to do these invasions. Yes, I always like this. Such a cool area. Okay, and I think I want to bring fashion back. Oh boy. He's buffing him and his host. This guy's gonna be scary. Nice. I kind of say that about like every person I think now, is that they're going to be scary. I need to just not be so scared of high-level phantoms. Because look at that. They are killable. And they're downscaled, so this guy's fat rolling. What is there to be afraid of? Just let him heal if he can. Yeah, do the healing first, not the physic. I guess he's got regen on it though. I'm genuinely wondering if this is like an intentional thing with the fat rolling. Like, is this a choice or is this just a lack of knowledge? Like, I've seen so much of it, and I guess granted this is like a lot of early, like low-level characters, so maybe this is people just being new at the game. But I've always wondered that. What if anyone chooses to be like that? You know? Because, I mean, that feels dirty. Wow. In fact, he even rolled past a lot of those, but he honestly rolled pretty well there for his weight there. I guess you could do like a quick step or a bloodhound step build, right? With enough FP and, like, even if you were fat rolling, you just have really good absorption and you wouldn't have to worry about endurance, but I don't know. You'd run out of FP and you'd be just pretty helpless. I think the one I'm most excited to make though is my level 60. Like, I hear from a lot of people that level 60 is like the sweet spot. It's, right in the middle. You're not running into people in Limgrave who have like +0 weapons, but you're also not running into as much the really meta'd out people. But I guess we'll see. Alright. The Lord Sworn's Greatsword. It is the new Tarnished best friend. First sword I actually picked up that I thought I'd carry for a while. I was looking for the Claymore, because it's in all the other Souls games, and I wasn't looking up guides, so I ran with that one for a while, actually. Then I picked up the Bastard Sword, which I thought just looked cool. And then I got the Claymore, and then after that I kind of just stuck with it, because it's the Claymore. And it's the only great sword in the game with the poke, so... Wow. Nice. Oh my gosh. I was like, they literally met the same fate. Like, one after another there. You know, you just watch your friend die by holding up his shield against a halberd, and then gets reposted and dies, and now you do the same thing. It's crazy. It's just gonna be so hard to switch to a level of invasions because like I have a level 40 build with like I think it's plus 8 weapons and then plus 3 somber. Um, I don't know, maybe I got the weapon to rune level ratio wrong, but on that one it's just really far and few between that you get anything. At least compared to this. Like you do get invasions, but it's nothing like this, and I think I've just been spoiled by this like level 20 build because um, even if I have to wait like 30 seconds between invasions, I feel like something's wrong. Oh my gosh, I think the host just died. He got just swarmed by these these guards here. How many rune arcs do I have now? That's kind of wow. That adds up. I'll never have to worry about using them in this build, I guess. Man, you know you're starting to like a weapon when you just start the invasion with it. I didn't even think about that. That halberd just makes me feel safe. It's becoming such a it's becoming my comfort weapon. I also really like the Guardian Sword Spear, but the stats were a little bit tricky to do on a level 20 build. 17 strength and I think 16 dex. So not that it's like that much more, but it's 2 points more than I would need, and at this low of a level, that's like, you know, I'd lose 2 points of health, which is, you know, it's significant this low. We'll see if the PvE helps me this time too. That's happened like 4 times already. I don't know how long I've been streaming, but time kind of just really passes fast while I'm doing this, honestly. Alright, let's see here. Oh my gosh. For a second I thought that was a player. That was real fear I just felt. Seeing that freaking tree sentinel, I was like I know rationally that shouldn't have even crossed my mind that it's a player, but I just thought, oh no, what am I up against? Nothing quite like that on your first playthrough, seeing the tree sentinel just standing there. Okay, I'm gonna like, maybe I just want to make this guy worried for a second because he can stop doing that a little bit. I think Flaming Strike was also the first Ash of War I used that was like, this is cool. And I think I stuck with it for a while on the Claymore. I really wish I could go back and play this game for the first time though. Like after a while you get so like familiar with it, and then you get like your the things you focus on are like so much less cool. Like when I first played, I was like, I want to find the coolest sword in the whole game, and then find the coolest Ash of War to put on it, and the coolest armor. And now I'm like, how much poise do I need to like tank a R1 from a straight sword? Like, you know, or what's the soft cap for two-handing a, you know, lithe sword? It's like, it's fun still. It's just like kind of a different type of, just think of it so differently. It becomes very technical, and I kind of miss that new, like you don't know what you're doing, and it's kind of just, you're doing it for the cool factor, and at least that's what I do, but I also think like people who are drawn to like sorcerer builds, I know that like my friends who were doing that, it's like they were just trying to find like the most powerful spell in the game. Like how much could you melt the boss, which I just think is so fun. Like, and finding Common Reserve was probably like the coolest thing. Wow, there's another invasion one with a guard broken and repost with this halberd. And it was even in the same spot. That happened to two phantoms just a second ago, or a phantom and a host, just like one or two invasions ago at that exact same spot. That's so weird. I think that's why I've never been a shield user. Like, just the fact that I can get my guard broken and it's a free repost. It's like so scary. And I don't know. I hope I'm corrected if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can parry like any jump attack in the game. So that's another thing. I think that people keep shields up and stuff, but just knowing that you can't, it's so easily countered. You just don't, like, you just jump attack if someone's trying to parry you. I've never been parried on a jump attack, so I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I mean, if somebody knows, let me know. But um, like as soon as I see that golden parry or Carian retaliation or whatever, I just start jump attacking, and they still try to parry, and then you get like a bunch of jump attacks in, and it's over. Alrighty. Nice. Is that a... Yeah, that's the... That looks like the, I like how his name is just Martin Armstrong. Like, that's such a human... a 21st century human name. And this is Berta Spoots. I don't actually read the names too often, I'm realizing that. It's kind of funny. What's his name again? Martin Armstrong. I feel like the immersion would just be broken with that. Like, if that's actually his first and last name, that's so funny. Okay. Just let him use up that FP a little bit here. I have a feeling both of these people are kind of just low levels, because this is anyone who's using this starting set. Wow, that was, he frosted immediately, or yeah, got frostbitten immediately there. One hit did that, so you just know those resistances aren't very high. That magic still hurts though. My gosh. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever seen someone like be frostbitten. I'm sure I have. I haven't noticed the animation when they're holding their shield and then they get frostbitten. That was kind of cool looking. Like, they took the impact, but you saw their body take the frost. That was kind of cool. Honestly, I think that's one thing that FromSoft does like better than almost any studio. Their animations look so good. And I think that you take it for granted until you play another game and you think, why did that look goofy? Like, that did not look good. I'm trying to think of the game that I was playing that I was like, wait, this does not look as good. It might have been like Destiny, which is, I mean, Destiny has like really good graphics, but I think it was the animations I was just noticing that I was like, when I went to like third person and on like the hub, I was like, We're having some success today. I love the Flamberg with the chilling mist on it for a lot of reasons actually. Like super specific reasons, but you know, when you only have so much variety within a weapon class, you really appreciate the differences that are there. With the Flamberg, I mean, it's got inherent bleed on it, so I like the fact that if you can put chilling mist on it and then cold infuse it, when people get hit with it, I imagine it's a little bit scary to see blood and frost building up. I like that it kind of creates both. I just think that is probably good at sometimes kind of spooking somebody, making them panic a little. The other thing I like is that once someone gets frosted, I always say frostbitten, they then, you have to wait until the frost wears off before you can kind of get that burst of damage again. I think I already said this earlier, but I'm kind of reiterating it. It's just really fun that you can continue to attack them, and even if the frost hasn't worn off, you can get a blood. You can proc the blood. It's not great at it, but the fact you can do it just feels the damage that you miss out on with cold infusing it, I think more than makes up for it with the frost proc and the blood. So, and then the other thing, this is the thing I did not mention earlier, is that the one-handed R2, like it's this. I think it might be either the only sword, or I think there might be one other. I'm not sure if the Moonlight or what is it called? The Dark Moon Greatsword has it. Most of the time, if you're one-handing a greatsword and you do the R1, you actually smack the ground. So I just really enjoy the fact that you can quickly swap to the Flamberg, and then without even two-handing it, you can do that R1 or R2, and you can kind of do that wide sweeping attack. It's really good for just, you know, if you want to get a group frostbitten, it's great for that. So, and it also looks cool. I think the Flamberg is one of the coolest looking swords in the game. It's so normal. Like, it just looks so like it could be from the Middle Ages. Like, it's just a reasonably sized, reasonably proportioned sword. And I just super cool. I think that most of my swords are like that. Most of the ones I like, at least. Okay, that's not good. But you can easily counter it. See, there's that swing. I didn't actually hit it that time, but you gotta appreciate the variety there. Oh, he's got a good... Is it the Banished Knight sword? I love that moveset. Speaking of great swords with cool movesets, that's one. And if you didn't know, the Inseparable sword also has the fancy moveset. I feel like that one gets slept on a little bit. It's really good on a Faith build, but I will say though, there's not really, like, aside from the cool factor of it, there's not really a reason to use the Inseparable sword, sadly. See, that was the blood proc I'm talking about. Like, I didn't even need to frost him again. I just frostbite him again. I need to stop. I don't know if that means anything, but that blood right there finished him off, and that's kind of where the value comes. So you're still getting your frost. You get that blood every once in a while. It's really nice. And right there, it actually finished him off. So I hope I'm not just repeating myself over and over again. By the way, I have a tendency to do that once I like something a lot. I'll say it like 20 times. Wow, he had 3 HP. If you hear that squeaking, that is my chair. I don't have a gamer chair. I have a $10 plastic chair from Walmart, or whatever it's made of. So, just so you know, that's what that squeaking is. Maybe that's why I can't handle ganks. I need a better gaming chair. If I just have that, I'll be able to instantly know exactly what to do in those gank situations. The spirit of past gamers with their piss-filled bottles will just course through my body. It'll give me the strength to know what to do in ganks. If I get a better gaming chair. Maybe I'll start a GoFundMe for it. Because boy, do that. Do I struggle with ganks? That's what we're here for. Okay, I'm not sure why that happens sometimes. It doesn't even give you like a reason that it happens.
I've never done a frost build. I feel like it would be fun.
Oh yeah, frost builds are really fun. I think that yeah, really the best way to do a frost build is like frost scales with intelligence, but doesn't scale very well. So you actually, like, even on builds that are like just pure strength or like really anything, you can actually get away with a lot of frost infusions. So weapons that just have naturally like good scaling, like the great sword for example, it has like a or a B I think in strength without any kind of infusion. That's the infusion it'll have when you frost infuse it or cold infuse it. So if you can like find a weapon with good natural scaling in like your chosen stat, the frost you know, it'll take away some of the base damage, the physical damage, but the actual like frost buildup doesn't actually scale. So you can actually use it on quite a few builds. I think to optimize it, you'd want some intelligence, but it's really not that much of a difference, and you usually won't actually do as much damage as like a heavy infusion, or if you're like a high intelligence build, you'll do more damage with a magic infusion. So it's one of those infusions that actually has utility on pretty much any build, because it's a status thing that's where the value comes. But yeah, I could be wrong about it scaling poorly with intelligence. I think it's a pretty like it gets a little bit of scaling. It also scales with dex a little bit more, but I also might be a little bit wrong on that because I think that if your weapon naturally scales with strength, like the claymore, if you do like a cold claymore, you're better off doing strength and then maybe a little intelligence rather than dexterity, because weapons will keep their natural like infusion or scaling, I should say. So yeah, it's something I'm still learning about though. All I know is that all these low level things, it's so good because you get the elemental damage of magic, and then the status stuff is just really effective down here, especially against high level phantoms. The status stuff is percentage based, I believe, instead of like HP based. So that's why it's also good on bosses, because if a boss has like 40,000 health and you bleed it, it's gonna do like 2,000. Wow, that is wow. That'd be a good thumbnail right there. Beautiful. Okay, we've got a bull goat with Vare's mask. Crime against fashion. His name is Floppy. This guy's name is Archmage. I think I'm gonna go for Archmage first. Floppy flopping around over there. I'm really enjoying the Flamberg right now. I realized I haven't switched that out. I just kind of... Look at that! It's crazy. I think if you're gonna one-hand a greatsword, Flamberg's a really good choice, honestly. Look at that. I mean, that's any greatsword set right there. Yes! That was one of those times where I played it right. I didn't have to kick myself over bad timing. Wow. Holy smokes, and talk about a nice location. Jeez.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that one felt like... That was brutal. I'm shocked at how good that Chilling Mist is on the Flamberg there. I mean, really on any weapon, but man, that was so effective, and it gives you a lot of. I'm learning that I'm seeing kind of the difference. I mean, this is just purely from feel, but this Ash of War does not get a lot of
Someone just threw their
armor.
controller.
Yeah, I hope so. Throwing the controller would just kind of satisfying to know they did that. Oh, nice, and we just got another streamer.
PS named Floppy with the bull goat armor.
That's a good point. The whole point of the Bulgo armor is that you don't want to be floppy. Yeah, so the Lightning Strike Ash of War, or I think it's Lightning Slash.
How many hours do you have on this game now?
Oh man, how many hours? I think on the PS app, I almost I feel scared to say it, not because like of the amount. It's more like I should be better by now, but I think it's over 1,500 now. I don't know if that's like normal. It's probably on the higher end. I know people with like 3,000 plus, but I still think that's a lot. I will say it is a game. This is probably just me trying to justify that many hours. Um, it's a game that I a lot of times just leave going. But that probably only accounts for like, I don't know, a small portion of it. So yeah, I've got over 1,500 hours in this game, and I'm still learning how to handle ganks and stuff. I think we just need the DLC. I think the thing about this game that's made me play so much of it though is the fact, oh my gosh, it's crazy that you can actually damage somebody while they're doing that, and they continue to like he almost got killed by that, and he was just mid backflip and didn't even flinch. That's wild. Oh, see, that was a good example. Sorry, I have like 4 thoughts I'm kind of explaining, but this is the Ash of War on Lightning Slash is like the poise or the hyper armor you get on it is really quite low. Like I get interrupted from it all the time. Whereas like if you were to look at like Chilling Mist, oh, so if I can learn to hard swap, this one you don't get interrupted like very easily at all. One more reason to love it, honestly. So, but what was I saying? I was saying that, oh yeah, so because like the builds take so long to make in this game, I think that you can spend so much time playing through it, and each playthrough takes so long if you're like trying to complete a build. Like I've spent a lot of hours in Dark Souls 3. Like I don't know what the actual time is. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it wasn't nearly this long. But I thought it was more because I've played through it so many more times. This game just takes so long to play through and to get your like character quote unquote complete. You know, with all the Estus and the upgrades and stuff like that. That I really think that's why I just have such a ridiculous amount of hours in it, is because, you know, you want to make a cool wizard, and then you go, oh wait, somebody's using a cool weapon over there, and I haven't made an arcane build, so you try to do that, and then next thing you know, you're 1,000 hours in, and you're just doing the same thing over and over again with a slightly different build. But I guess that's part of what makes it so fun. I feel like you don't see this armor set a whole lot right here. It's because that stupid thing on the head. I saw this meme where it was like FromSoft employees trying to make a cool knight helmet without ruining with putting some shit on the top of the head. I was like, why is that so true? There's so many cool knight helmets that like they just randomly stick like a candle on top of their head or something. I'm like, just let it be like a cool Dark Souls helmet. Like Dark Souls had so many cool knight helmets that were just knight helmets. Okay, there's one down. I think this guy, I'm going to use my weak sword here. That's kind of doing like almost too much damage on him. It's so funny to get damaged mid-jump. It looks funny. I think he's just, I mean, if you're that low on health, you don't just, maybe he doesn't have any health, but, or healing left, but he was just going to keep face trading me with that. Oh, he does use the Claymore. You gotta give him points for that, though. Freaking coolest sword in the game, I think. I think that the Claymore is like the comfort weapon for me. And a lot of people. I mean, that's not a unique perspective. It's just like, it's kind of got it all.
I thought the noble was going to kill I am.
I kind of thought that too, actually. I wanted to wait around and see if the noble would just finish him off too. I'm trying to see if there's a... I think I'm using most of these weapons. I haven't really used the Claymore a lot though, actually. Maybe I'll start this next stream with, or this next invasion with one of them. Like I say, the Claymore's my favorite, but I think that like the sword I feel most comfortable with in invasions is the Knight's Greatsword. It's just the two-handed R1 is just superior. And also the R2 has at release it was really slow actually. On pretty much every greatsword except the Claymore, it was slow. So I really gravitated toward that, but once they updated the speed on the the regular greatsword moveset, which includes like the R2 of the Knight's greatsword. It became so fast that it feels more useful. Sometimes even than the poke of the claymore. We're invading Mary. Oh boy. I think here... You know what? I think the claymore is actually a pretty good choice for this area. There's a lot of narrow hallways and stuff. I think I might want Flaming Strike though. It's kind of a good thing to have if you're just not sure what you're going to deal with. How do people memorize this stuff? I guess they just don't, most of them. I mean, the host doesn't need to memorize the layout of the thing. Okay. I think we're getting it, though. The question is, do I go here? Probably not going the right direction, but I kind of want to check this out before I take the elevator. Yeah, it's definitely not this way. One thing I'd really love in the DLC, and I don't think there's any way we're going to get it, but I can just, this is like my wishful thinking, is that I wish that just like you could upgrade like Ashes of War, I would love if you could upgrade update the moveset of weapons. So like, if you have like a great sword or something, I might die right here. I'm just looking at all these bloodstains and this area is kind of sketchy. But if you could just update the moveset of weapons, it would be so cool. Like, I can't believe we made that. Is this bait? Okay. Like if you could choose like of the great swords, you'd have like the fancy R2 or R1 and then the... Did this just take me back around? My gosh. Huh. Okay, so there's the Grace. Maybe they're a little this way. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, but I wish you could like choose if you could have like the Claymore R2 poke. Oh my gosh, they're down there. Or if you could choose the more like horizontal slash, and then of course the different R1s would be kind of cool. Over here? Oh my gosh. It's interesting, like if I was invading this and I was just playing in my room alone, like I wouldn't really, like these invasions you kind of think, oh, how long do I want to spend doing this, or like, whatever, but on a stream I'm kind of like, huh. It almost makes you self-conscious of how long it's taken to find the host, because you hope someone watching doesn't like know exactly how to get to the point that they're in. Oh gosh, I thought I just died. Oh my gosh, I almost died again. I think I might just kill myself by gravity before I even find him. Oh, see, like this right here I think is a whole area I hadn't even found before. And if somebody knew that, they'd be like, wow. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, they found the boss. I wasn't there in time. What tunnel was that? That was like... I feel very unfamiliar with that place. That was crazy.
My least favorite platforming area in the whole game.
Oh, really? Man, well maybe I'm not missing out on much, because, yeah, I can see why. It's like... just that little area there, I almost... with all the blood stains, I was like, sheesh. Okay. Let's go to a better invasion spot. And I love this area, the lake-facing cliffs. Such a good home base while you're doing invasions, because you kind of get to see it like go to nighttime, and then it looks almost like the promotional material where you see like the character looking out over the
I think the tunnel has
expanse.
tons of smithing stone 3s, which is why I know it.
Oh, that makes sense. Where on the playthrough, if you need some smithing stone 3s, you or whichever number you kind of you memorize where to go. That makes sense. Oh wait, I actually might know which one you're talking about. Or the one that we were just in, because the room with the treasure chest is familiar. I think I have done that a few times. I guess I've never done it as an invader. It's kind of interesting to like be trying to find somebody in there. Oh good, here we go. You know, and it's crazy. Even me like getting close, I just, you know, as good as the Claymore is, I feel like I don't do great with PvP with on the Claymore, which is kind of sad. I wish I was better at it, because it's such a cool sword, but it's like, you know, if you're not going to win with it, then... Okay, got Eleonora's full blade. Oh my gosh, I think I'm screwed. Wow. Absolutely crazy. That was a user error on my part. As soon as that wind-up happened with Eleanor's pole blade, I really should have just gotten out of there. I thought I might be able to like flaming strike him out of that, but I mean, anyone who's used Eleanor's is that like, you know how much poise you get with that the Ash of War, and there was no way I was going to win that trade. And then, you know, it helped that his buddy had a dragon incantation that could just pretty much wipe out a whole AoE. So that one was very much on me. They did have a pretty good setup there for an unsuspecting person, though. They probably win a lot of them right there. I don't know if that was on purpose that they were hanging out down there, but that worked pretty well, as you can see. I was talking earlier about how with these like low-level invasions, it's like it's kind of fun to be limited in your weapon choice, because then it just forces you to find like, you know, 3 or 4 weapons that you really like and then get to know them. I also kind of like what it does with your fashion, because like if I have like 30 endurance, I kind of have like this pressure to almost wear something better, like the scaled armor, because it has more poise and more defenses. But I like that I really like this fashion I'm wearing, and it's pretty much, I mean, it's not probably the best I can wear, but it's among the best I can wear at this level with the endurance I have. So I like that I don't kind of have that pressure of optimizing my character completely. I kind of, you find something that works well enough and then you just run with it, which I really, really enjoy. Oh, you were beyond the boundaries of the multiplayer area, returning inside. That is really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. So, if they're that way, but I go outside the boundaries if I go that way, that's a little confusing. Is this through the Celia Town of Sorcery? No, that's like way... Huh. I'm gonna try this one more time. It might be dumb too, but... Okay. There we go. Nice, and they're all scarlet rotted, so we like that. Gives us a little GPS marker on all of them. Oh boy, I don't think I have any, let's see. Oh, I've got one. Got one preserving bolus, okay. I'll try not to have to use it just because... Oh boy, let's see. Does this make you slow? Oh, okay, that's good. That does not... I don't know if I have like good scarlet rot resistance or something, but that doesn't seem to be filling up too fast on mine. Okay, we got one furled finger that's dead. This guy's name is just Dragon. If he's not a dragon incantation build, I'm going to be very disappointed. Or he's like me and he starts the build as one thing and then he changes his mind and forgets to update his name. Maybe that's what's going on here too. I don't think we'll even need the bolus. I think that this looks like a situation where we might outlast him. Oh boy. Okay, time to embrace the rot. Got the, what is that? I thought that was a phantom or something like that. I think this one is, yeah, we won that just by outlasting him a little bit. I feel like I haven't had a Kaled invasion in a while there. That pretty much sums up Kaled right there, is just running through a lake and getting rotted. Okay, I'm gonna cross my fingers for a Stormveil invasion next. I feel like we haven't had one of those in a while, and those are my favorite. Pretty much one of the big reasons I made this low-level build is to get some Stormveil action. So I'd say that's even probably my favorite area in the game, Stormveil Castle. Just such a well-designed area. Oh, I did near by that time.
I actually kinda love Kaled. Everything is epic there.
Oh yeah, Kaled. Man. It is definitely like... Oof, I just remember the first time going to Kaled and seeing the giant-headed dogs, and it's kind of crazy, and just feeling like, what did I walk into? But I mean, it is epic. Like, Radon and the castles there are so cool. Redmane Castle and... what's the other one that he's at? Oh no, he's at Redmane Castle, and there's like Fort Gale, and like it is such a brutal area, and you just get the sense that like everyone living there is like just, you know, it is a cool, it's epic place, and the giant birds are crazy too. Oh, Stormveil, right as they were starting the boss. So my wish was granted, then crushed. I really like how it's just so cool that the design of the game is that like you start on Limgrave, which is kind of like a nice looking area. It's kind of beautiful. And then if you just go a little to the right, you find Kaled, which is like this rotting, like just festering area, and you get a sense that, oh man, this world is not as nice as it seems. You know, there's some deeply wrong things here. And then you know, then you go up to Lindale later, and I mean, I guess you go to Liurnia of the Lakes, which is also kind of beautiful, but then it's like full of dead revenant things and like freaking hands everywhere that, you know, paralyze you and stuff. But then going up to Lindale's really crazy because like it's so beautiful, and then you get into the city and everything's like sealed off with like corpse wax, and the whole city, there's just like this sad vibe to it, and very FromSoft, like the sense that like you're seeing something beautiful, but you're kind of seeing it past its like prime, and you're kind of seeing it in this tragic state, and that's almost like the beauty of it in itself, though, is that it's like used to be a certain way. You don't see that very often, like a shield poke build, honestly. The thing is, though, oh boy, that's scary. I know that weapon. Yeah, that actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage, though, so that's good. So he's going to be low on stamina in a second here, though. Oh my gosh. That's always funny. Like, This guy's focused on me, and his house is just getting smacked by this like glowing blue ancestor thing, or whatever. I don't know why that's so funny. I'm so focused on the Phantom,
Mobs for the win.
and yeah, the mobs I think are like, I think we've got like 5, 6 wins today for me. You know, I'm also amazed at how often these first couple areas like are raining. That's one of the reasons why I have this the Knight's Greatsword here as the. Oh wow, interesting. Looking at the halberd with that moveset's kind of cool. Yeah, but the lightning infused Knight's Greatsword is really good a lot of the time with these early areas because like anytime you're in the Liurny of the Lakes, you're in that water. Anytime it's raining in Limgrave or Caelid, yeah, you get that bonus damage. Ooh, Castle Morn. Okay. I thought that was a. I always think that's the host fighting something. Speaking of mobs for the win, there's a lot of opportunity for mobs to help me out in here. This place is so cool. That, oh yeah, see that just looks like one of the, that looks so much like one of the Godric soldiers there. Okay, I knew there must have been a friend nearby. Most people don't just, hey, it's kind of cool voice.
Hey!
Yeah, he sounds way cooler than me. Ooh, the lance is not something you see a whole lot. It's kind of a cool weapon though. It's like, oh gosh.
Hey!
There's his cool sounding hey. Okay, let's see here. He's gonna throw bombs at me. I'll have to go find him again. Luckily I have some regen going now, so it's kind of nice to be able to reset. I fall here a lot. I need to learn where the falls are. Okay, so we're fully healed, which is kind of nice. Okay. Go up here. I'm really tempted to make a Knight's Greatsword with the Lightning Infusion right here, with Piercing Fang as the Ash of War, but I'm just a sucker for buffing weapons at low levels like this, because you add so much damage to, you know, it just, like, it's not just a buff at that point, it almost doubles your damage at this level. So, it's just, it's like Flaming Strike, you know, yeah. It's hard to use something else when it's just, it adds so
That is
much
crazy that they
damage.
will not fighting each other. They must only start fighting when the host gets there.
Oh wait, that is an interesting point. Huh. That's so, yeah, that like maybe as the player, I mean, certain animations and behaviors start. Oh, the furled
The
finger
soldiers and the
died.
misbegottens.
Oh, we're dead. Jeez, I got so excited seeing the health bar over there that I literally just jumped. Crap. Yeah, that's interesting that like when you're a phantom you kind of get to see the enemies like idle animations and behaviors, so yeah, that's crazy. It's kind of interesting that you get to see like the game from like a different angle. Like it's kind of an interesting mechanic that you can even have invaders that the PvE doesn't respond to, because like I don't know, there's not a lot of games where you get to see what, like, is happening before you get there, you know? That's a good point. Man, it's just so fun to get the, like, get the wins, and you see the host vanquished, and get your rune arc. Like, even if you, like, I don't need as many rune arcs as this, like, ever. I'll never use all these rune arcs, but it's just fun to have them, to collect them. Same with the, like, the furrow calling finger remedies. Like, you get them, but you just, it's kind of just fun to collect. And it's kind of a nice indicator of, you know, it's not completely accurate because you can get them from, you know, other locations, but it's kind of fun to see how many people you've defeated. One thing I really like about playing this account is that on my bigger files, a lot of them I've like burnt the Erd tree already, and I hope I can say that now. I mean, the game's been out long enough that I hope that's not a spoiler. But like this is just like so beautiful. You see like the leaves, you know, kind of falling. That's like so nice. You don't have the embers all over in the air. It's really pleasant to play at this world state. There they are. I've always wondered how I'm able to even like catch up to them. Like if you're slightly faster when you're pursuing them, or if it's just the fact that they're probably using up stamina because they're around enemies. I don't know. Maybe that's it. It's got to be it. Like I'm not around like in danger basically because the PvE is not against me, so I'm able to just keep sprinting where they are gonna have to stop occasionally. Because I've always wondered how you can catch up to them. It's kind of fun. This chase. I think I'm gonna switch to this weapon though. I just recently learned how to switch while running. I'm just trying to learn how to do it. Okay. Maybe if I poke his host, he'll like turn around. They are going somewhere. Oh my gosh, they might be going to Morgot. Margit or whatever. I can't remember what state he is right here. Yeah, see this guy he just ran out of stamina. And he's fat rolling. Dang. Okay, we're gaining on him. If we can parkour that a little better than him, then... Oh yeah, I swear I got him. That feels kind of mean. All we got is Phantom's attention. That's what I wanted there, too. The Blasphemous Blade, I see. The PvE killer. Oh my gosh, and apparently the Invader killer. Wow. This thing is not great on aim mines. Oh, sounds like the host is dead. Mobs for the win again, honestly. Come on, let me get him. Ah, darn it. I guess a win's a win. I feel a little bad that they weren't able to get the Site of Grace next to Morgot, but they'll get it. I think you get like a 15-minute grace period after you get invaded. It might be just a mechanic of the other games, but I'm pretty sure that happens here too. Unless you use a Taunter's Tongue, then you are open to invaders 24/7, but there's a reason why once you get invaded, I hope I'm not mixing it up with Dark Souls 3 though, because I think that one had that, like, there's a period of time where you can't get invaded. these wide open spaces are like, it's a little scary. Well, okay, there we go. It's a little like disheartening sometimes almost to know how far away you are. Like you could be like across the whole map. So it's nice that they popped me down here. Nice. Okay, I'm going to try to switch the one-handed because he's probably used to that timing now. Oh, come on. I like how his buddies are just like letting him get. They're not even really doing anything. Okay, now they're here. Part of me wishes I had never learned that fire is weakened in the range. It's just my min-maxing that can't stand that fact. I mean, look at that. That does so much damage still. I really shouldn't have to worry about that too much. That's like crazy. At this level, piercing thing, or flaming strike is still so good. It's got the oh boy. I don't want to get hit by any of that. I don't want that smoke. Okay. Then once the buff wears off, it's just so much less powerful. I think I'm screwed. Whew. So glad that doesn't proc in one hit. Oh boy. I got lucky there again. What? Wild, I can't believe that didn't hit him. Oh no. I don't think I'm getting at it again. Oh. Oh my gosh. You know, right now I take this as a, not necessarily a win, but I'm already more alive longer than I should be. Like, I made two pretty big mistakes there, like both times being in range of the waterfell dance there. Like, that should not have. Trying to get a headshot on me? Trying to stun me? Okay, I think they're too used to this sword now, or this this weapon. Maybe I'll swap to the get some regen going. This is a cool place to fight, though. Wide open. He's gonna try waterfell dancing in a bit if I get close. Maybe I can use that to my advantage, or maybe he'll just shred me. Looks like he's got spinning slash. That's good. Got him frostbitten. Coming in for the kill now. Oof. I think my best option is this right now. Locking on is not always a smart thing, I'm realizing. Was risky. Oh, there's the host. Okay. Man, it's tough. I think this might be a little past my my skill threshold here. These guys are really ready for this. I mean, he's got fan daggers all loaded up. I'm dead. Jeez. He's got the patches squad. That's kind of fun. What is that hood? Is that the... That's got to be the hood of that one guy. The pest threads dude. The one who gets Millicent the golden needle. I just realized it's getting kind of late. Not that I'm going to stop. I just need to be a little quieter because I do have... not anyone in my... I have a private room. I just have some roommates, so I should probably... You probably notice I talk a little quieter. Nothing crazy, but... Time really flies when you're doing this, though. Alrighty, Storm Hill again, let's see. Go down there, that's nice. Oh wait, we might have, we might be too late. I think we might be on their way to Margit. Let's see if we can rush. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Wait, they might be... Looks like they're not actually interested in fighting Margit. Might be just more interested in PvP, which works for me. I need my Knight's Greatsword back. That was cool. I think that sword's a little bit overpowered for these guys, though. That's more like it. Something I was thinking would be really cool is like if you could put a parry on like a greatsword, or even like a longsword, straight sword or something like that, where you could have like Carian Retaliation. Because in like Dark Souls 2, you could parry with pretty much any weapon. It wasn't very good usually, but you could still do it. It'd be just really cool if you could get like parry Ashes of War on these. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel a lot better about using this sword right now. It doesn't have that stupid amount of damage like the other ones do. It's usually a pretty good roll catch there. See, like, even though I'm doing just so little damage, like, this guy's probably enjoying this so much more than I am too. Like, it actually makes you kind of have to, you get some combos down, you kind of learn what works. We're both getting a little better at our weapons. Oh, that almost always works. I'm surprised that didn't. That. Oh, again. Usually when you hit him with the R2, you can just do it the R1. Get the strong attack follow-up almost immediately and it works, but if he has it. Obviously. I think I'm just a little out of range on those. Where's the blood loss? Oh, I thought I had that backstab. Do one more of those, I think it'll finish him off. Nice. That was fun. Good game there. There's my squeaky chair. I'll do a couple more here. I think that we have a tendency to like romanticize the older games a lot of the time. Like I think that when Dark Souls 3 was out, everyone talked about how Dark Souls 2 had better PvP, and right now everyone's talking about how Dark Souls 3 has the best PvP. And I get what they're saying, but like, I'm actually a really big fan of like how there's not the 2-hit stun that you used to have. They used to have in Dark Souls 3. Like, it was built around that, but it's kind of fun to like. You have to earn every hit you get. There are some true combos, but in Dark Souls 3, pretty much everything was a 2-hit combo. Like, no matter how slow the weapon was, and it worked really well for balancing though, because you know, if you had like small weapons, then it actually made sense to outtrade them with a bigger weapon, because then you get 2 hits, and you know, this guy is going to be high damage, but I feel like he's going to be super reckless. Just casually full heals there. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Anyone who dual wields blood twin blades, you just know they're like, they're out for, I mean, I was going to say they're out for blood, literally. They're all about those big damage numbers that they're going to get from that. My goodness. Yeah, the twin blade class is really good at pursuing, honestly. Their one-handed just running thing there is going to be enough to mess you up. So I think what I'm going to try to do is get the Flamberg, do some status stuff on this guy, and then hopefully we can use the halberd too. That was kind of cool. I see their strategy now. Is this guy hangs back and just throws fireballs, so this guy tries to blender you with his dual twin blades. Oh my gosh, he's gonna bring out golden wave of gold or whatever. But I am an enjoyer of dodging wave of gold. He doesn't know. He almost died there. Okay. Gosh, that heal though. Maybe that's how it feels to fight against someone cold. As this and this, which I do have, so I mean, probably kind of annoying on their end. He didn't know I was doing that. Okay. Okay, the host is going to continue that I should just... Okay, thank you. Yeah, this guy's the everything build apparently. It's the everything bagel. Just can't decide what I want, so I'm gonna just do everything. He's got the faith to use Wave of Gold. He's got the arcane to bleed. Just wonder how high of a level that is. I really want to find out. See, we've almost killed him a few times here. I can outrun him. Ah, that was it. He's gonna heal now. Shoot. Mistakes were made. And I'm screwed. Dang. I really probably should have focused on the host there for a second. I think I'll probably just do a couple more here. Maybe try to end on a couple good ones and then take a little intermission at least. I probably should just go to bed, but I don't have work tomorrow, and a lot of times I like to see who's up, see who's playing it this late. Oh yeah, that's the promotional material right there. I look like I'm literally... That should be like... You know, the only thing that would make it better is to put the Knight's Greatsword on my back. There we go. That's the thumbnail right there. Okay, let me make sure I'm still on air. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I... Let me make sure I'm still here. I think I almost just messed up the broadcast by taking a screenshot. I think it's a way to like stop the broadcast. Okay, good, it's still up. Wow. I mean, I hope it was worth it. It looked pretty good. One thing I really enjoy is like the way that Chase the Bro formats his videos. He obviously does his live streams that you can catch, but then he'll clip some of the highlights into a video, and he kind of showcases a certain build each time. And he has like some pun, like lightning builds are shockingly good, or something like that. It's a really fun format. I think I might want to do not anything like too similar, but just I like the idea of, you know, kind of having a theme and like just getting like highlights and stuff. This guy is going to be really scary. No one uses those swords. Doesn't want to just freaking take a giant duke on. There's the bandits curved swords. I think. That was good. Wow. This guy gonna heal. Oh, that's kind of refreshing. He's only healed like halfway. I'm a hypocrite for even saying that though, because I have fully upgraded Blast, which I've said like 4 times now. Oh, those have blood on them. Okay. I was a lot more scared of those a second ago because I thought they were confused, but I mean, they still do damage. It's just, I mean, okay, wait, I should not underestimate that again. But still, that being said, I'd be a lot scarier if they were, if they had blood affinity. That will get you fast. I just gotta kill this Phantom. He's like so close to dying. I think I've used the wrong weapon for it. Yep. And we'll see if he sticks around and fights if he tries to get me stuff. Oh yeah, he wants to fight. Okay. Man, this thing is brutal. Such a good pursuing weapon. They don't usually see that. Nice. Oh, that was an action. That was an accident, but it's kind of funny. Yep, I'm still in love with this weapon. Pardon the squeaky chair again. See where the next invasion takes us here. Let's see here. See what time it is. It is 11:13. Still very active on a Monday night. Hunter Guide summoned. Guide without a D. Guid. Like druid with a G. Okay, there's the hunter. At least I think so. Did I just see a blue? Is that just me? Could have sworn I saw him down here. You know, and I think starting the invasion with the halberd might not be the best option. Oh my gosh, did the hunter just die? Yeah, they did. Okay. Found the host. You know, I'm going to use my stamina one here. I need some extra stamina. It's like one of my biggest weaknesses is stamina management. Okay, this guy. Oh, jeez. Tried to turn around on that one. That's the weakness of locking on, though, I guess. It's easier for you. Okay, I need to stop locking on. Because the game has a will of its own sometimes with that. Oh, wow, look at the lack of lightning resistance on that shield is crazy. And he's just gonna... Wow. I just learned something about the Kari Knight shield. Make him think I'm not watching. Okay. Okay. Oh, I got a little greedy there. Look at that though. When I hit his shield, let's see if that was like a lot of damage he took. I'll have to look at the resistance on that, but I mean most of my builds don't have it because it requires intelligence, but that was crazy. I know it's got 100% physical and then pretty, like, really good magic resistance, but I mean, that seemed like it suffered some pretty terrible lightning resistance, which maybe that's one more reason to love lightning. I just don't really like dex weapons, so that's why I don't usually make a lightning build. I do like the Nagakiba. I think that's my favorite dex weapon, actually. I kind of used to hate how weirdly long it is, but I think the fact that it has like an R2 poke, two-handed and one-handed, which I don't know of any other katana that has that when it's two-handed. That alone makes it like super good. And with the Nagakiba, which is like basically the washing pole of the older games, like its big downside was that it was brittle and it like broke easily. Oh, I'm gonna try to grab that weapon. Oh, darn. Or that item. Yeah, but like it had like low durability, and in this game durability doesn't exist, so there's really no downside to the Nagakiba. Like besides, I guess you could argue the weight, but not really. It's not even that heavy. The other one is that just like the stat requirements are a little bit higher. I think it's 18 strength and then 22 dex. So I mean that's pretty high. But if you're doing like a pure dex build, there's a few weapons that you'll want 18 strength for anyways. Like I think it's the Bolt of Grand Sax that needs 18. I think, or it's either that or like the what's the Dragon's Crag Blade? That one might need 20. So I mean, even then, you're gonna be getting that much anyways for a couple other weapons. Then Nagakiba is just stupidly good. And I think it has like, I mean, the same like speed as like the Uchigatana, just crazy long, and has like that poke, the R2 poke there, absolutely wild. But I think I'm gonna do one more invasion. I'm gonna take a little intermission here. I might come back tonight. I have some laundry to transfer, and I'll just see if I'll be staying up later. I'm not sure yet. It's actually interesting timing because it looks like for the moment it's a little bit. I'm probably gonna get one here in just like a couple more tries though. I'll give it just a second to kind of. Maybe while I'm waiting, I'm gonna check out how much the Nagakiba weighs. I'm really curious. Let's see here. Oh man, the cross Naginata is so cool too. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, Nagakiba. It weighs 7 units. That's like nothing. It weighs 0.5 more than Rivers of Blood and Moonveil, and 1.5 more than the Uchigatana. So the size of that thing, that's crazy. 7 units. I didn't know it was that light. So I mean, there you go. I mean, there's really not. If you have the stats for it, as far as like pure effect, sorry, pure effectiveness goes, the Nagakiba is really just the king of katanas in that way. I mean, unless you're doing like a pure. I mean, there's value to, of course, Moonveil. It's just stupidly good, and if your intelligence build, it is the undisputed best katana, and maybe the best weapon. There's a reason everyone uses it, but it is cool. I mean, it's got super cool Ash of War. Okay, sounds like there's some birds that are a little angry down here. Let's see where the host is at. Do I even have Stormblade? I do. You know what? I'm gonna do Sword and Board for this one, just for fun. At least starting out with it. I don't really use this like much at all. It's kind of cool. Oh boy, that's fun. The poison affinity. My camera's wigging out. I should not be locking on right now. does actually not bad damage. I mean, for a straight sword at this level, feels pretty good. So that poison buff really does nothing right now. 'Cause I'm already poisoned, so I don't know why I'm gonna use it over and over again. Oh, unless that's the ant spur, unless that's the scarlet rot. That'd be crazy. Get both of those going at the same time. Wow. Okay. And elemental weapons are really good at this. It did a lot more damage than it usually does. A straight sword at this level. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna swap back to my beloved great swords. Oof, I'm dead. Okay. That probably wasn't wise. And as you can see, I'm not the best at hard swapping, so that kind of cost me there. Okay, I can't end on that one. Very much. That was very much a skill issue on my part there. They weren't doing a whole lot of damage. I could have handled that a lot better. I'm gonna have to either practice and get better at the shield and sword combo, or just kind of replace those with weapons I'm more proficient with. I say as I accidentally smack the ground instead of two-handing my knight's greatsword. Alrighty. I'm gonna go this way just because if it's not this way, it'll take a lot longer to get back. And then, oh, they disconnected. Yeah, but if you can go like high first, then at least you can tell if they're below you. If you go low first, then you can't really see up high, and you'll have to go around anyways. And usually you can drop down without taking fall damage, or if you do, you at least don't die. But if you disconnect, doesn't matter. It gets hard to quit too when you're getting these invasions one after another. Gives you FOMO. I also kind of like practicing the parkour around that area, I think, in between invasions. It's actually crazy how many you can do in a night, though. Like, it's been like 2.5 hours, and I feel like I've gotten like, I don't know, it's been a lot. It's been pretty much back to back. Not a lot of waiting in between. Okay, we're close by. I'm gonna put the claymore out for this. Oh boy, this will be good. Let's just see if they have a friend waiting in the corner here. Okay, we've got Moonveil that does very little damage. We've got a Scythe build with... Oh, I didn't realize I had Storm stuff out. That works though. Oh man, it works very well. Look at that. True combo. I think. It doesn't ever seem to not work. The poise damage on that is crazy. Okay, they're gonna bleed me. That probably gets so annoying. I feel like a pest. Nah, over and over again. That takes such little amount of FP that you can really do it a lot. Probably a little overpowered actually in a way. But hey, so is Veil, I'd say. Okay, I don't want to get into this though again. Alright, they're figuring that out. So they don't know I have Flaming Strike on this now, so That's what I wanted there. He's really trying to protect his Phantom. Oh boy. What a crazy animation too. Oh, he's got a spinning slash. I don't like that. Nice. Bird gave me time to heal there. Did it just kill the Phantom? Okay. No, it didn't. He's going for that backstab again. Ah. He's gonna get a cool combo there. Nice. There we go. That's what we wanted. Okay, and I'm really enjoying this Storm Stomp. Maybe it's just dirty, low-hanging fruit, but I love this. Look at that. That's too consistent. That was a pretty good one. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad way to end it, but... Maybe one more. Yeah, let's do that. One more good one. I'll take a little break from the stream. One more good one, I should I should specify. If it's like just either a blender fest or the host dies right away, I'll end it on a good one. There we go. Let's start with the halberd on this one. I have a good feeling about that. Stormveil, yes. This is what we needed. We needed a Stormveil invasion. I guess we just had one, but this is like the heart of Stormveil. Oh wait, no, this is the... You know, I doubt they would be that way. Of course, I could be wrong. Okay, so I'm guessing they're on a different level. Oh, interesting. I've never seen this room. Okay, okay. I see where we are now. And if they're that way... How would you get that way from here? To have this little path? This castle is so well designed. I'm just... It's crazy how, like how intricate it is and all the different ways you can go. I think that there is kind of like a theme where some of the early areas in FromSoft games have like like really really intricate design. It's like the team is all fresh and ready to go, and they're all excited about the new project, and you know, it's kind of almost like a promotional area too. I feel like they really do good on the early areas. Oh, there we go. Okay. Whew. I was getting worried there. Okay, so let's see. He's got a shield. Looks like he likes that shield. I'm going to use Piercing Fang here. I'm also going to swap to Alexander's. You know, get the extra damage there. But I'm actually going to start out with this. Get an AoE. Get a Frostbitten. There we go. Both are Frostbitten now. Defenses are lowered. Yeah, he really likes that shield. He held that shield even with Piercing Fang. Like, that's a good thing for me, I think. See, look. If your instinct isn't to roll away from that attack, you're gonna die pretty soon, I think. Or I will. Here's the assistance. It's crazy. Just kept his shield up. I guess it worked for him though, honestly. He just straight that. Oh, he's bat rolling too. Oh my gosh. No way. The commitment to the shield is crazy. Is he gonna protect his host? Oh no. Apparently not. Nice. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good one. I'm feeling pretty good about some of these invasions. I think that I'm kind of considering switching out the sword and shield for a couple other weapons, because I really don't use that like ever. I think I've pretty much had a use for every other, like, let's look here, yeah. I use this sometimes to pursue, and it's got the lightning strike. You know, the halberd is beautiful. Yeah, pretty much all these have their use. These right here I just haven't really got a feel for. Maybe I just need to practice it more, but I don't know. Maybe next time I'll swap those out, but that was really fun, and thanks for whoever tuned in there. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, but yeah, I might take a break for a couple days so I can get another you know, maybe level 60 build, or finish up at 137 so I can do like the full meta. Maybe once I get to 137 I'll be able to actually get more consistent invasions, because I was kind of struggling to get them with level 125, and maybe it was just bad luck that day, but I was not getting like any good ones. I was just getting like people who were right before the boss fight and stuff. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there for now. I might randomly hop on tomorrow on my day off. We'll see. But this has been pretty fun, and it's kind of fun just to almost have this documented progress for myself and for whoever wants to watch it, because it's going to be fun that I think in maybe a couple months I'll be able to look back and see how much I've improved. Oh, Thops. I forgot about this character. One of my favorites, actually. So, anyways, I'll call it there, and good night, everyone. I hope you sleep well, or whatever. Or if you're not going to go to sleep, I hope you have a good night. And, yeah, I'll see you next time. Might even see me tomorrow. If you see me tomorrow, it'll probably be earlier than this. So, but I'll let you know when, and I'll catch you later. So, thanks for watching.